So I decided to do a podcast on Rejean Houle, but I wasn't going to be Captain Obvious. He is the worst GM in Montreal Canadiens history. Basically, helped run Patrick Roy out of town because of his crazy friendship with Mario Tremblay. But we're going to talk about Rejean's playing career because I think it's fair to the fans of Rejean Houle to celebrate that, because as a GM he was worthless and clueless. He was Alicia Silverstone, but a francophone with like a Chia Pet haircut. Now, Rejean Houle, born October 25th, 1949, was on the Montreal Canadiens' radar quite early. He was the first overall pick of the Habs in 1969, after a very, very big career for Thetford Mines in his home region of Rwanda, and with the Montreal Junior Canadiens. Now, the last year with the Junior Canadiens, he notched 53 goals in 54 games, put up Guy Lafleur-style numbers, and was known for being a strong playmaker and player on the power play. Had a good Memorial Cup playoff that year with 13 goals in 14 games. Now, and also another 6 in the Memorial Cup final round. Now, after a stint with the Montreal Voyageurs in 1970, when he scored 25 points in 27 games, he was called up to the big club and had 1 assist in 9 contests. Now, in his rookie year of 1971, where he got his name in a cup for the first time, he had 10 goals and 9 assists for 19 points in the regular season, with an additional 7 points in the playoff run. He played every game of the playoffs against Boston, Minnesota, and Chicago. Now, 71-72, again, mostly on defensive line, 28 points, 11 goals. But with the Montreal Canadiens in 72-73, not a good year again. Only 48 points, including 13 goals in 72 games. Now, he decided to make a jump to the WHA along with J.C. Tremblay and Mark Tardif, and his success in the WHA really paid out for the squad. He opened with 27 goals in 69 games in 74. 75, he had 92 points, including 40 goals in 64 games. And then Quebec, the big year, of course, the 50-goal year, 103 points in 81 games. Now, Montreal decided to bring him back, and it really worked out for the squad. Houle played primarily on the defensive lines with some power play and third line time, 15 to 20 minutes a game. Even though he didn't have the same offensive skills he had to start his career, he would be known to be fed in front of the net and lose control of the puck. But in consecutive years between 77 and 81, he averaged more than 25 goals, more than 20 goals a season, and his big year was 78 with 58 points. Now, he won 3 cups in those last of the dynasty years between 77 and 79, giving him 4 overall. And by the time the rebuild was going on, he was one of the players that was asked to leave town in the 82-83 rebuild, and he ended his career with only 5 points in 16 games. Now, his combined totals, he scored 408 points in 635 games in the NHL, with an additional 257 points in 214 games in the WHA. And of course, he was part of that great Summit Series team for Team Canada, or Team Canada WHA in 74. He did quite well playing, if I'm not mistaken, he was playing somewhat on a Lacroix line and some with Paul Henderson. And like I said, Rejean Houle was always a very talented skater, but as a GM, he was a disaster. Now, currently serves as an ambassador for the Montreal Canadiens, which I think it's a good fit for him. He just wasn't strong enough to lead the squad. But as my old sports buddy in Quebec once said from RDS, he said Rejean Houle as a player was a great player. Motivated a lot of people, but as a GM, he couldn't motivate a rat in the bowels of the farm to pick up a piece of cheese, whatever that means. Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, this is the 5th podcast I've done today as part of my first annual COVID Sunday showcase. Someone challenged me the other day to do 5 podcasts in one day, and no offense, when I used to write my print column, I used to do 5 or 6 columns back to back on a day off Sunday. So I might not be posting anything next few days, but if you like what I've been doing on some of the history of the Montreal Canadiens, give a like, give a subscribe, a comment. Any good comment is appreciated, and requests are always considered or taken. Have a good day. Bye.